Scorpio, how are you? We're going to get started on your tarot reading for the month of July. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck, and I'm not sure which one I want to use. Let's use this one over here. It's called the Ask the Witch Tarot. For those of you that care to know, that's what the deck is called, Ask the Witch. I believe the last time I used this deck was, I can't remember the sign. So I can tell you that this is, I think, only the second time that I used this deck. And the last time that I used it for a public reading. What sign? I'm not sure. But I said something there that ruffled some feathers. I said, ask the witch. And then I said, well, I'm not a witch. I don't consider myself a witch. I see myself as a wizard. What? Well, a wizard is a witch, but it's a male witch. I don't care. Okay? Like, I see myself as a wizard and not a witch, but a wizard is a male. I don't care. I don't. And guys, this is something that I'm only going to tell you, Scorpio. It's not like I'm keeping it a secret, but it's just coming out here. I come out in the spirit realm as a male. I know it's weird. At first, I didn't know who the hell that was. Like I would see I see myself as Merlin, guys. Seriously, at first I didn't know who it was. In fact, let me tell you guys a story. At the beginning of my journey, I had two supernatural experiences, spiritual encounters, experience that were very deep and that have stayed with me ever since. And they really impacted me in such a deep way. And it was two apparitions that I had. And I've met two of my spirit guides. Two of them I've met. One of them is, I'm not sure if I'm ready to tell you guys who it is, but hey, Scorpio, I'm going to tell you. I saw Vishnu, the Hindu god, and guess what, guys? I didn't know who that was. Oh, guys, let me tell you, I was a person. Before my spiritual awakening, I was not spiritual at all. I was not spiritual, not religious. In fact, I even got to a point in my life where I identified as an atheist. Yeah, exactly. So when I awakened, that's when I got into spirituality, and I found out I was a medium, and then I found out that my family, this gift runs in my family. Oh God, I want to tell y'all so many stories now. It's like as I go on, like there's a new story that just comes up that I want to tell you guys. But back to the two. I call them ascended masters. It was Vishnu, and again, I didn't know who he was. That's the first one that I met, and it was an experience that I have not experienced again since then. It's so I was in my living room. There was nobody at home, or my son, I think, probably was there, like upstairs. I can't remember, but the house was quiet, and I was doing laundry, and I'm in the laundry room, and I'm folding clothes, and all of a sudden, it's like, if you could think about it like a projection, and I could see everything from here. I could see through walls, and there's somebody standing in my hall. I could see them as clear as day, think about like a projection that just, and I could see my home. I could see every room in my home. I could see through the walls. I could see upstairs. I could see the downstairs. I could see everything. I think that's called remote viewing, I believe. And I could see somebody on standing in the hall. right behind me, the hall that was right outside the laundry room. And oh, I didn't know what, I'm like, what am I seeing? And I grinned. I grinned like this, like, and there was a blue person standing in the hall looking at me, and they had a smirk on their face like this, like they found the whole thing amusing. And I remember my reaction was, what are you? And the communication is so advanced, guys. You don't have to ask, what are you? It's like it's telepathic communication where you just know what they're asking without even saying it. It's like before you even think it, it's just like that's how the communication is, guys. It's so advanced. Like this being just knows what you're going to ask before you even ask it, and you don't even have to ask it. It's just back and forth communication like that. It's the coolest thing I've ever experienced. And there were blue, and I said, like, what are you? And it didn't speak at all. It spoke in a different way, consciously, And I remember doing a close up. Yes, I could actually zoom in from the laundry area, and I was still the whole time folding clothes, and that blue, I thought it was a creature of some sort, was in the hall. And I zoomed in and I looked at his ears, and I thought, oh, you don't have, like, this is me, like, just trying to figure out what I'm looking at. You're not a fairy because you don't have pointy ears. Seriously, that's what I was doing. And then I looked behind him. I was looking for like wings, and I said, okay, you're not a fairy. So I was really confused. I'm like, what, I don't know what I'm looking at. I thought maybe it was a fairy. Maybe it was, I don't know, an elf. I don't know what it was. And after just trying to figure out what I'm looking at, I knew there was something special. There's something important happening. And I knew this, you might not ever again experience this again. So I stopped what I was doing. And all of this happened very quickly, by the way. And I went to go sit down because I had to go sit down on the couch. It was one of those experiences like, okay, just brace yourself, sit down. And I laid down on the couch, and something told me, close your eyes, like you're about to go on a journey. And I close my eyes, and I see this blue creature that was in the hall. And oh no, before that happened, sorry guys, I'm trying to put all of this together. Before I go sit down, and I'm still at the stage here now where I'm trying to figure out what they are. They morphed. Like after I looked at their ears and I was kind of dumbfounded, like, what are you? They started shifting, and I saw their legs were a fish tail. They had a fish half of their body was a fish. And then I said, oh, you're a mermaid. You're a mermaid. And then he shifted again, and he was like on a chariot. And then I'm like, and for a moment I'm like, you're a centaur? And then I saw that it was a chariot, and I'm like, I'm very confused. I have no idea what you are. So that's when I went to go sit down, and I close my eyes, and I see the blue person creature there go like that to me, and they take me on a journey. And I see like a boar. I see a lion, like a man lion. I see a man with a bow and arrow. I see this blue creature like doing different things. And that vision went on. It's so long, guys, that I mean, I would need more time to describe what happened there. But it pretty much ends with the blue person on a horse, and holding a sword, and they're like riding into battle. And then I just wake up, and it was so vivid, like looking at a movie, guys. It just plays. It's like so vividly. And I woke up from that, and I thought, what the hell was that? What does all of this mean? And my partner, guys, got home. My spouse got home, and as soon as they got in, I said, hey, you won't believe what happened to me. There's this blue creature that came by to visit me. And they're like, well, what did it look like? And I'm like, well, that's the thing. I really don't know what they are, but if I could, describe them to you, it would be like, the movie Avatar, the blue creatures from the movie Avatar. That's kind of like the vibe that they gave me. And I described the entire vision to them, and my spouse got on the internet, and I don't know what they searched, but they searched, and they maybe they searched blue avatar, I don't know, and they found Vishnu, the Hindu god. And there's something very particular about Vishnu, that he has different avatars. One of them is a boar. One of them is like a fish person, a mermaid. There is one called Kalki, where which is supposed to be the last avatar of his to come to Earth. He's on a horse, and he's carrying a sword. There's one where I saw him with a bow and arrow. There is a Vishnu avatar that has that's called, I believe, Ram, and he has a bow and arrow. I pretty much the vision that he showed me were all of the avatars. And guys, I had absolutely no earthly clue who he was until my spouse looked him up, and then she showed me, is this who you saw? And my jaw dropped, guys. Holy crap. Like, it was such a humbling experience. And I want to cry right now, because it was just such an incredible experience for me, guys, to go through that. And yeah, that is my very first ascended master that I met, and he is Vishnu. And I have such a deep and strong connection with him, guys. And I'm very devoted to him, and he has really made a tremendous impact in my spiritual journey. Anyways, the second, spirit guide that I met and had a similar experience was Merlin. And I saw him in my house, and was actually sitting down on my couch. I forgot what I was doing, and I saw a very, very tall person right across the room, standing right under an archway. And I couldn't see them. They were like a black shadow. Not a shadow, but it's like they were standing, and because of the they were standing like in a hall, and there's an archway there. And I could tell, like, the outline, that he was wearing a robe. I could tell he was really tall. I could tell that he had long hair like this, like I could see it. And I could tell at the very top of his head, it was pointy. And I'm like, oh. And seriously, I was like, that, I don't know, but I don't know, but that kind of looks like a wizard or something. And I just remembered when I saw that, I was actually nervous. I got nervous. And I could tell he was holding a staff too. And he didn't show himself completely to me. And it's not until later that I found out that like ascended masters, spiritual beings, they cannot intrude in your life unless you let them in. Like, you have to give them, you have to like welcome them. They can't appear to you, but if you don't welcome them or get, they cannot help you or assist you. And in that moment, I was not ready for it. For whatever reason, I was feeling afraid of what Merlin was there to bring me or to show me. I wasn't ready for it. And he just stood by the archway, staring back at me, and I was just staring back at him. And I remember just telling him, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But you will know when I am. And in that moment, like I said that because I wasn't ready for whatever. Wasn't ready for I wasn't ready for Merlin yet. And I just said, you'll know when I'm ready. And yes, I have. Merlin has come back since then, not in the same way. I have not had those experiences. I've only had those very apparition experiences twice, and that was with both of my ascended masters, which is Merlin, the wizard, which I believe is Saint Germain, and Vishnu, the Hindu god. So, anyways, that is why, guys, I consider myself a wizard. Oftentimes in my meditation, Merlin comes out, and that is an extension of me, a manifestation of my energy in the spiritual realm when I'm doing shamanic journeys and doing in meditation. I come out as Merlin. So that's why I say, like, I am a wizard. I'm not a witch, and there I have nothing against the witch, but to me it just I can't I don't it doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't, and again, it has nothing to do with like the with the history of it, or it doesn't mean that I think it's a bad thing or a bad title. It's just bad for me, like me myself. It does not resonate with me. And for that reason, I always say I am a wizard. Anyways, what a long story, guys. I hope that I didn't bore you. This is me just talking to you guys, sharing with you guys, Scorpio, because I really love you guys. You're one of the signs that I really connect with, and this is me just opening up to you and sharing, some personal details, experiences about my spiritual journey. Let's begin. Okay, these two cards came out. We have the Death card. And then we have the High Priestess. Holy crap. Like, this actually, is a very spiritual energy, the Death card and the High Priestess together. So I see, wow, this is actually very powerful, Scorpio. There is, I'm getting that there's like some sort of, like psychic link or something, or there's a negative attachment. There's a negative attachment, okay, that you're getting rid of. I feel like this is something that was latched on to like your spiritual body, that it was engraved, infiltrated your psyche. You see that nasty creature? You can't really see it all that well, guys. Sorry. That thing there, ooh, it looks nasty, guys. It has like a bunch of, I don't even know. You see how it's primitive. It's a very primitive energy. And with the High Priestess, this is your intuition. I'm seeing this as your psyche, your spiritual body. And this one that has this nasty little creature is the Death card. So this is a negative energy that has lived, okay, in your psyche, that is finally gone. Okay, guys, I'm being called to share this with you guys. And look, I have to tell you first that I'm not a doctor. Okay, so if you want to do this, I mean, it's at your own risk. Not that it's something, just bad, like really, it's not like I'm telling you to drink poison, but like I'm being called to share this with you guys. Eat garlic, like chew. Oh yeah, I remember having like a similar energy, guys. Through the work that I do, the spiritual work that I do, I come in contact with a lot of very nasty energies, guys. I want to write a book I could seriously write a book on demonology with all the things that I've encountered, guys. So I remember encountering this kind of energy, okay, because it feels like it's a psychic link of some sort. So it's something that has really been okay, this energy really drains you subconsciously. It's like you could think about like something that lives in your subconscious that is constantly like draining you. When even when you're not consciously thinking about it, you're thinking about it. It's bothering you. It's affecting you. For many of you, this is an actual person that is living that in some way affected you psychologically, okay? And it's a psychic kind of vampiric type of energy because it just really like drains, okay? So you see, I'm seeing that like if it's living there, it's a very primitive type of energy. And then the high priestess, which is it's a psychic link of some sort. Anyways, this kind of stuff, guys, can really start hurting your neck. This is an attachment. Yeah, like I'm getting that for many of you. It could start like affecting your neck or your nerves, like your nerves really bad. Okay, and it could really disorient you and put you in a bad mood, and just it just creates like right now, like you know what that would feel like when you hear nails um scratching a chalkboard. What does that mean? What is that feeling that you get? It's like, ugh, it kind of it's drives you psychotic a little bit. So I'm kind of getting that this is like the kind of vibe that we have here, where this thing is, it's for many of you, it's dead. Maybe you've been doing spiritual work to get rid of it, and maybe you're gonna follow. Maybe you're gonna get rid of it, this month because of this reading. You need to eat garlic. Now, the cons about that is that it has to be raw garlic, which is not pleasant at all. Okay, it tastes, it burns your mouth. It's like a very strong pepper. And when you first start, okay, it's gonna feel unbearable. You might even spit it out, but you have to chew it like it's gum. And give yourself some time, and you're gonna feel all these nerves. Okay, I remember the first time when I started doing this to get, to cleanse myself. And this was something that my spirit guides told me to do. They told me to chew garlic like it was gum to get rid of this thing. So get a head of garlic, okay, and just go through the whole head of garlic every morning, okay? Eat a piece of garlic, just throw it in your mouth and chew it like it's gum. It's gonna be very bitter, very spicy, and it's gonna feel like you can't even swallow it because that's how potent and pungent the smell and the flavor, guys, is. But it does get better as you continue, and you're gonna feel, okay, a lot of relief on your neck, especially for those of you that are having like a lot of nerve problems. Because this kind of energy affects your crown, your third, and your throat chakra, as well as your heart. Like it affects all of these. And when the garlic is going down, like you feel it all over your head. It's like a very potent stimulant, guys. You feel it. I felt warmth all over my body the first time that I started chewing the garlic. Like it felt like my face was burning, but not in an unpleasant way. It felt very therapeutic, like nerves that I didn't even know, things I didn't even know I could feel. It like stimulated that. So it almost felt like it was awakening nerves that had been dormant or asleep for a long time. Um, you'll feel it in your throat, and as the garlic is going down, you feel, okay, many of you, I'm getting that you've been having like tightness of chest. You'll start feeling that loosening up. You start feeling that, and as it goes down, okay, especially for those of you that have a lot of back pain, or you've been feeling, yeah, pain like on your back, upper back, even low, you could feel tingling going down as the garlic is going down your throat, esophagus, and into your stomach. Like you could feel a sensation. Anyways, I recommend that you do that, guys. And look, listen to your body, okay? And look, if you start feeling weird for whatever reason, like go see a doctor. Like just really listen to your body. A clove of garlic every morning, and just go through a whole head of garlic. Now your breath is gonna smell okay like garlic, but it's not that bad if you brush your teeth right after. You might I During that time, guys, I was brushing my teeth 3 times a day, like right after, and then a few hours later, and then at night. So for many of you, do that. It's a very cleansing thing, and it's really going to repel a lot of dark energies. You can get rid of black magic in that way as well, guys. A lot of people don't know that, but again, it's very it's not something pleasant, and if you do it, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You have to chew it like gum, guys, for as long as you can. For as long as you can, and you're like, I can't do it anymore, because it will pin your ass down, okay? It will make you submit, okay? The garlic, it will make you tap out. It will. So I look at that, Scorpio. That's wonderful. Death and High Priestess. There's something in your psychic energy, guys, subconsciously, that has been attached to you, some sort of dark entity energy that has been lingering there, and it's finally, it's dying. Yeah. Look, justice, and it's reversed. Justice reversed. This thing has really oh my God, this thing here, guys, has really affected you badly, because the Justice card is here reversed, which means that this has really not served you at all. I feel like it has really thrown your energy and just your life out of whack. I feel like it's been it's just been, is this whole thing is very unfair. And when something is unfair, it's because it affects you in a very negative way. So I feel like this has really blocked you from things that, it has blocked you from things that were meant for you. Justice card reversed. Tell me more about this Justice reversed. Tell me more about this Justice reversed. So you know how I was telling you guys about the Merlin, and how when I saw Merlin for the first time, I wasn't ready. That was at the very beginning of my journey, guys. So it was very, all of this stuff was very new to me. And I was kind of like intimidated a little bit by what Merlin was doing there, and I just knew that he was there because it was like, are you ready? It was kind of like that energy, like, are you ready? And I wasn't ready. I was scared. Well, that there, what Merlin represented in my life at that moment, guys, was magic, which I know how to do that. I practice magic for healing, okay? And I was scared I didn't know it at the beginning, but I was scared. That's why the whole garlic and a lot of these things, I learned, okay, through the guidance of my Ascended Master Spirit Guide, Merlin Saint Germain. So I was clarifying this justice, right? Wow. Guys, this is something that like didn't want to leave you. Doesn't want to leave you. Many of you still have this thing. It's a negative attachment. And the Justice card being here, like it doesn't want to release. It doesn't want to release. So it's kind of like right now I'm getting like the feel of a contract. Like there's a contract that's up, but there's somebody that's like, well, I'm not moving out. Well, no, you're evicting, right? Like, no, there's nothing here that is linking you to me anymore. And there's this negative attachment there that doesn't want to release. So you kind of have to force it out. And yeah, and it doesn't want to. Yeah, you see, the justice is like something that doesn't want, like something that is very resistant, and it does not want to like follow rules. It doesn't want to follow the nature. Like right now I heard nature, the laws of nature, and it's choosing to not it's choosing to disobey with the justice reverse, and it wants to stay there. It's been there for a while. This thing has been overstayed. So when that happens, guys, you do have to not to freak anybody out like an exorcism, but again, it's not like the movie The Exorcist, okay? It's not that intense, guys. I mean, it could be simple as just chewing garlic, and I recommend that you guys do meditation every day. As a matter of fact, more than meditation, I recommend that you guys chant. Yes, chanting, guys. The voice is it's such a divine chakra, and a lot of people overlook it. They think that the crown or the third eye is the most spiritual chakra, but the throat chakra, guys, like this chakra right here, guys, is what allows you to connect and communicate with other dimensions, with the spirit realm right here. A medium. Oh, guys, that was weird. I felt like a humming, something happened there with my ear. A medium, like like for you to be a medium, you have to have a clear and open throat chakra. It's where everything, like the communication, comes through here. And I started talking about that. Why did I start talking about that, guys? Hopefully it will come to me. So I'm getting very spacey, so I feel like this energy makes you feel spacey. We have the King of Wands. I was talking about the chanting. So guys, but by chanting, you could clear out your energy. The voice is a very divine force, guys. The voice. So chanting, okay, for like 30 minutes, okay, if you can do more, do it every day for as long as you're eating like the garlic, if you start doing that. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, you see, this is like a person, they're on fire. They're on fire. All of them everywhere. As a matter of fact, this looks like a shaman, guys. I don't know if you're able to see, but their attire, there's like feathers there. So this is about like, you see, like fire is a cleansing energy. So for many of you, you need to cleanse, your body, okay? And you can do that again by what I've told you guys. King of Wands. It's just a process here of like transmutation and cleansing. And I'm also seeing this as like pressuring something. You know, like you burn something. A lot of people burn things to disinfect. So you see, this King of Wands is talking about a cleansing here that needs to take place. A very intense one, guys. A very intense. I also recommend that you guys fasting, okay, is another. It's a way to cleanse, okay, yourself. Fasting. That's what we have here, guys. It's like you have to burn that thing, kind of like a wart. Like I'm seeing a wart, and you know warts. I think you either have to cut it out, or a lot of times the doctors they freeze them, and when they freeze them, they're actually burning. They're burning the wart off. So it's kind of like what you're having to do here. It's kind of intense, guys. This is a very intense, I'm hearing internal and external cleansing here that needs to take place. That's really going to just remove this thing. That's very interesting. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. We're at 35 minutes, and I have a feeling that this is going to turn into a 1 hour reading again, because it always does with you, Scorpio, and mostly with every other sign too. But I'm done for today. I'm done with readings after you. Okay, this Two of Wands, Holy Spirit, tell me more. We have the Nine of Pentacles and it's reversed. We have the Eight of Swords and it's reversed. Guys, I feel like before you can move forward, okay, you need to like get rid of this thing, okay? And for each and every one of you, it's going to be slightly different what this thing is, but it's all the same. It's some sort of resistant negative energy that is parasitic in nature. You see the Two of Wands is like, where do I go from here? Right? Where do I go from here? And the Nine of Pentacles is there reversed. So this thing has really stopped you, okay? It has really stopped you from a lot of things. It has really held you back from a lot of things, guys. This also affects like your thought patterns, okay? Like I'm getting that it like feels like you could think about it as like a pattern, if you want to see this as like not spiritually but in a psychological way. It's just like a negative pattern, thinking pattern that just gets out of hand, and before you know it, it kind of takes over your head. It's like what we have here. So with the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, guys, I feel like this has really affected it has really affected you with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like that is something you're going to be doing. Maybe again, many of you've been doing this and you're working through this, and I feel like it's like advice, but it's also like foresight, future energy, where I see you like understanding, okay, like before I can move forward, before I can really move forward, like I need to take, like, release this Eight of Swords. I need to release this. Like I need to take care of this. And this Eight of Swords is like being illuminated. So I do see you gaining like consciousness. That's the Eight of Swords reversed. Like there's a lot. This is a mental block that you are releasing. So look at that. This is you are releasing mental blocks. And with the Nine of Pentacles, guys, again, I feel like this has really like affected you on just on so many levels, guys. It has. And then here's the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is, what are they doing? Guys, sorry, like my camera, it's not the best. It's like the lighting, the way that I have it set up today. But anyways, this Queen of Swords is sitting there, and she's cutting her hand with the sword. Interesting. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. I think this, whatever, like this thing, guys, which again, how that thing took form for each and every one of you is going to be different. It's for sure a distortion, okay? I feel like it really ungrounds you. I feel like it has affected your career. I feel like it has affected your security, your stability, maybe even your money, guys, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like you're just starting to realize that. Like, not that you didn't realize like things were going, there were some things going wrong, but it's like it's just hitting you like like right now, I heard a series of unfortunate events. I'm hearing many of you have been living a series of unfortunate events for some time, and it's just now hitting you like, what the, what? Okay, like there's something weird here, right? There's something really off. And I see you kind of having those types of realizations there. This thing has even like caused you to, for some of you, like to hurt yourself. Like it could be like just it's being mean to yourself, and you're just realizing like um bringing attention, or just seeing this from a higher perspective, understanding how it's been you've been hurting yourself in so many ways, or in some way, because this Queen of Swords is cutting herself on this sword. So I feel like like these energies, guys, which for many of you, it's some sort of attachment that you could have like developed, okay, was created through some sort of link connection that you had with an actual living person. And this Queen of Swords, I feel like it's something that you really like it. Like you felt, many of you, you thought like this was your fault, like you were either doing something wrong, or you weren't doing something, or you were doing something, and but it is not. This is something, well, you saw from the beginning what it is. And I feel like this understanding, okay, it's just really empowering you with this Ace of Wands. And I see you taking action. I see you taking action. And again, for many of you, it's just do a cleansing on yourself. So this could be like a month-long type of cleansing, guys, where I'd recommend that you go into, if you're not a hermit like me, it might, you will have to seclude yourself. This is what I recommend for you from what I see here. I recommend that your space is very clean. Okay, so make sure like every morning you wake up and make sure your place is just clean. Okay, you might even have to do, if you like some, guys, right now I looked at the time and it's 5:55, and that's not like, every time I see 5:55, that is like a red flag for me, because 5:55 is 15. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15, and that is the devil card. So every time I see 555, I'm like, red flag. It just says like be aware. When I see 555, is just bring more awareness. Bring awareness. Aside from that, it also tells you that when I see 555, there's like negative energies lingering around that are predatory in nature, that are trying to sneak up on you. So, and that's how these energies work. They catch you off guard, and where you're not paying attention. They just, so you always have to be aware. So clean up your space. You might have to do some spring cleaning. Okay, open up some windows, allow some light in your space. If you sage, sage your place. I am sensitive to smoke, so I use the aromatherapy like this diffuser here, and I put obviously essential oils in there, which are very concentrated herbs. You could use something like that as well. And I recommend that you chant, okay, every day. I like Hindi mantras and chants, guys. You could look them up on YouTube. There's so many of them. Look up mantras for Hindi mantras for healing. You look up mantras for Vishnu, for Shiva, for Kali. Look up Hindi mantras, guys, and do them for 30 minutes. Or you could do, you could try your own way, but this is my suggestion. I recommend that you start doing the whole garlic thing and chew it as much as you can, guys. Again, chew it like gum until you just can. And yes, you have to swallow it. Do that, finish an entire bunch of head of garlic. Do the chanting. I recommend as well that you very least once a week, that you do like a cleansing bath, okay, at home. Put some salts in there. Put some, I like using essential oils. Again, the essential oil is just a very concentrated herb. It's a lot cleaner as well, and I use them, and they, for cleansings. Okay, personally, I do throw. Guys, there's just so many that you can throw in there, guys. Look it up. Look up cleansing herbs, and then just for cleansing. I use such a long list, guys. I'm telling you, it takes me sometimes like 30 minutes to just prepare my bath, because I'm in there putting a bunch of essential oils in there. And with every drop that I put, I'm putting intent in there. It's like, okay, this is to cleanse. And so I just don't drop everything in there. It's like a whole kind of ritual thing that you have to you have to make it. So every drop, for example, of essential oil, I'm putting intent into all of that. So chanting the garlic, do the cleansing baths for at least at least once a week. Do it for an entire month. If you can do more, have your house clean. And I feel like that, guys, and whatever else on top of that you want to add is going to take care of this, okay? So closing message for my dear Scorpio. Closing message. Fasting as well, guys, is going to help you. All of those things. Trust me, I've had to really cleanse myself, because I've had some nasty things, guys. Just, it comes with the job. It comes with the job, guys. Even with protection, I'm telling you. It says it is the world card. I feel like that's a whole new beginning, guys. That's an ending and a whole new beginning, and it's such a beautiful way to close your reading, because look, we started your reading with an ending, right? It's something, it's coming to an end here. And then right here at the last card, I'm leaving your reading with this world card. It's a whole new beginning. An ending and a new beginning for you guys. Wow, I feel like this is a whole new chapter in your life. I'm serious, this is a whole new chapter in your life. One more card. I know I said I was going to leave it at that, but I just want to get one more. Look, then there it is. You see? The Eight of Cups. You're going to be leaving something behind, guys. You're going to be leaving whatever this nasty thing is, guys. You're going to be leaving it behind. Eight of Cups. You're finally going to be able to walk away from something that that has, that you've been struggling with, maybe even unconsciously for a long time. And that's because you're finally aware and see what this is. The world card is also a higher perspective. It's a big picture, like, whoa, is higher consciousness. The world card. And here we have a woman that is standing on a tree, and she's picking flowers, or it looks like apples. This is a whole new beginning, guys. This is you being able to move on with your life. This thing has not allowed you to move on. For many of you, this is an actual living person that connected themselves psychically with you, and they've been draining the hell out of you, stopping you from moving on. And look, the Eight of Cups is there. Like, you're gonna be moving on, getting rid of this nasty, negative, whatever this is. Gosh. Yep, I'm getting that for many of you. You got this from an actual person. Guys, if everybody, when I connect with people, I don't see them as their regular selves. They manifest differently in the spiritual realm. And if some people could see what the hell they look like in the spiritual realm, they will crap in their pants. Wow. All right, beautiful energy, guys. Look at that. You're finally moving on. Look, you're finally moving on. You're able to walk away, move on with your life. Look at that. And it's a whole new chapter, a whole new beginning for you guys. Beautiful energy. Let's get an oracle card for you to close the reading. Let's get it from here. This is the Magical Herb Oracle. Scorpio, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, tarot.com, or you could book a private reading with me. What are you guys eating for dinner? I feel I connect with you guys so much. Like, I love you guys. I don't even know really why I haven't had any Scorpio friends, but I just really love the sign of Scorpio. And it could very well be because I have 2 Scorpio brothers. Not one, I have 2 of them. I also have a Scorpio moon. I'm trying to think about any other Scorpios in my life. No, it's just those. It's my 2 brothers are Scorpios. I have a Scorpio moon. Growing up, I never had any Scorpio friends, although I did have 2 Scorpio people that hated my guts. Very bad experience. 2 women, Scorpio women, Sun in Scorpio, that were just very mean. Oh, I'm not even going to get into that. But that didn't at all, that didn't make me think anything bad about the Scorpio. It didn't. All right. All right, let's see. Closing message, Holy Spirit. We have balance. Oh my God, and soothe. Start drinking tea as well. That's another thing, guys, because there's like an internal. You have to cleanse yourself internally. Soothe. So yeah, and there's a tea right there. So start drinking tea, guys. I like drinking elderflower tea, which is elderflower is actually used. Like in for exorcisms, the elderberries, elderflower. I drink a lot of that. And again, guys, look, we have the internet. And I'm kind of weird about like disclosing certain things, just for my own protection. But I shared a lot with you guys about what you can do to get rid of what you're dealing with. But like any sort of tea, warm tea, any tea that you like. Again, I recommend that elderflower tea, which is actually it's for sinuses, and it opens up like your airways. Remember, I was making a big deal of the throat. Yeah, because I feel like what got affected, guys, was the throat, the heart. I'm getting this heart, throat, third eye, and crown. So I'm also getting that for many of you, this thing, it got in through your heart. I'm getting through a wound, some sort of, like right now I'm seeing an aura, and I'm seeing like a portal right there, and it's directly linked here with your heart, and it started, going from here to here to here through to here. This may have even disconnected you intuitively, like you may have been noticing that you're not as it's draining, it drains, and it sucks this is a very draining parasitic energy, guys. And look, here we have balance. So it's all about finding balance, guys. This type of energy, guys, when it's a parasitic type of energy, it affects your health. So for many of you who have been dealing this for many years, I'm getting it has affected your health. So it's very important that you start paying attention to your health at this time to recover from all of that draining that's been going on with you. Balance and soothe. You see, it goes with your reading. It's just like everything's going to balance out. It's just about finding balance within you, and it's about healing and soothing yourself because of what you have not realizing you are going through, have been dealing with. One more card. So here it says slippery elm. So there you go. These are, many of you, these are the teas that you should try. Slippery elm, which is actually very good. I believe it's actually It's a very protective, cleansing herb. And then here we have passion flower. I have passion flower, and I think it gets you sleepy, so it's like a night tea. You could use that to kind of like invigorate you. Drink it at night. I'm hearing, yeah, it's really going to balance you out. Passion flower tea, guys, and slippery elm. There you go. And then try that elderflower. One more card, Holy Spirit. And then I want to get a card from this other deck. Oh, okay. Look, here says repair. That's what you're going to be doing from this moment forward, guys. You have to just repair the damage that this thing has, this parasitic energy has been doing. And I'm telling you, for many of you, it's like somebody that got in your psyche and has been draining you. Here it says meditation. So meditation, again, guys, added to your spiritual practice. I highly recommend Surya Yoga in specific. Surya Yoga, guys. It's just a bunch of sun salutations, and it's very good at just cleansing your body and just creating balance in your body. Meditation, and it says skull cap. Skull cap, I have that tea as well. It's very good for anxiety. So that's going to help you with your anxiety and for whatever else, that skull cap is for. I think it relaxes your nerves as well. And then here we have dreams. It says California poppy, dreams. So perhaps like many of you are going to be receiving messages in your dreams, stimulating your dreams as well with certain teas. And here it says California poppy. And then here it says repair, and it says comfrey. And purification, guys, this is burdock. All right, there's your list of herbs, guys. And then one more card, a few more cards, one more card from this one. This is called the Green Witch Oracle. All right, let's see. What else? Did I give you guys my closing message? I don't know, but in case I didn't, here it is. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. Here it is. It says regeneration. Who got this card? I think one of the other signs got it. Regeneration. Tarragon, regeneration. So you see, it goes with what I'm telling you guys. There's been a parasitic energy, guys, draining the crap out of you very subconsciously. Meditate, guys, during this time that you're cleansing yourself. Meditate, and you will see this thing. You will see it. You will see it you will see it through your third eye. You will see it. One more card, regeneration. So you're like, know that you're resilient, you're recovering at this time. This is a time for you to regain your strength, to recuperate, regeneration, and know, okay, that you will be recovering gracefully. And it says success. What am I saying? Peppermint. I like drinking peppermint tea in the morning. I have this one too, peppermint. Success. So I'm hearing start, focusing, getting ready for good things to start happening in your life. I'm telling you, there's something here that has really been keeping you back. And for a long time, many of you didn't understand why. You thought it was just you or just bad luck. I don't know. But look, guys, there is success, guys. Just at this time, just focus on recovering. And I'm hearing, and the success is going to come. Because what's for you, okay, cannot be taken away from you. Maybe it can be delayed. Others will try, right, to stop certain good things from happening to you or for you, ascending or getting to a higher place. But when it's meant for you guys and it's your destiny, there's nothing that's going to keep you back from it. Maybe delayed, but that's it. Success, peppermint. This is what I have for you, my dear Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.